What's up, everyone? Everyone that watches or listens, either now, tomorrow, in the future. I want to thank you for watching these videos, even if you don't, and even if I have no views on any of the social media networks that I post on. But if I do, thank you anyways. Without anyone to actually talk to, there's kind of no reason to talk. And most of the talking I'm doing too is either myself or my family in the future, so they know, who I am and what I'm about, I guess. But I know I'm probably contradicting doing all of this stuff that I do, which is really not very much. Talking about myself, my life, everything that's going on. And I know I'm probably not doing it the way I'm supposed to if I want to, gain more viewers or get more attention or whatever the case may be. I'm clearly not gunning for that. And if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Even if this is just a diary for myself or for someone else in the future, that would really be happy. I would be really happy if I got to see this in the future and seeing how young I was. Because I mean, with this gray and white hair that I have on my head and my beard, and I've had that for a long time, and I feel like I've gotten old on appearance, but I don't feel like I'm actually old or older. I feel just the same, except for, back pain and stuff like that. I have the same outlook on life for myself, at least, and my kids. And yeah, of course I can't predict or think or know what's going to happen in the future, but everything I do now hopefully sets them up, if not financially, mentally, to deal with everything else in the world. And it's hard. It really is, especially when you go from in your parents' care or whatever, and it's so fun to have that freedom getting out of the house, but then the responsibilities hit, and then you got to do things, and you have to make things work, and you have to make time, and you have to have enough money, and everything all comes into play. And I think for a lot of people, for me at first, it was super hard. 'Cause I remember I got a ticket once when I was driving, and I was 19. I got a ticket, and I didn't even have a job, so I couldn't even pay for it, and I mean, of course I got it paid for, but the extent I had to go and pretty much do off the table jobs, like mowing lawns and stuff like that. It was eye-opening, and it sucked. But of course, as I got older, doing those things kind of led me into I would kind of lean on, like, what did my dad do? And I never really knew what my dad did. I mean, I knew what he did, but I didn't know what he did. I never seen what he did. I never had any conversations with anyone he's ever really talked to. So, I would never know how my dad was when he was a boss or anything like that. So I pretty much I sat in a resource center to help you get ready for the world, I guess you want to say, of business and learning and you know, hopefully honing whatever craft you may have or think you may have or find while you're there. That was a good place to go, and I learned a lot about business. I think I mentioned this before, but I still think it sucks. So I told my wife tonight, I was like, I miss so much time, and I know I have to do all of this, but still I miss all this time. My wife's like, what? I'm watching a show, your younger son's asleep, your older one's on a bus, you know, coming back from a basketball game on school night. I mean, there's nothing really going on. And I go, but it's the time. Like every moment, for me it counts. Like, I have my niece's baby over, and my wife babysits, and of course I'm there, so I'm helping, and if she needs it, and you know, it's, you only get those moments, you know, sometimes a handful of times, sometimes you get them all the time, you know, it's, but you can't forget them, because kind of tells you who you are, I guess. Sounds weird coming from me when I'm not like anyone of authority or anyone of high status or anything like that. And I don't read books. I don't listen to people's quotes. I don't really do anything besides go to work, go home, do my things, whatever I need to do, go to sleep, come back to work, and life persists in that fashion. And anything outside of my actual job, which is the other stuff, you know, like, stuff gets done, stuff doesn't get done, but I'm not like in trouble or anything. I haven't done anything wrong. I try to follow the rules and guidelines at work to get my job done, so, you know, I don't have to worry about that. Life is, for me, it just feels like I lose a lot of it because I'm here. I see this, I have interactions, I have communications with coworkers, and hopefully I'm able to at least make them smile. I mean, maybe not anything else, and maybe they never understand or comprehend anything I tell them when I talk to them. When we're actually talking, we're not like talking about work. We're just like, I like to check in. I do. It's weird. I do. I check in on everyone's like, how you doing? Like, really, like, how you doing? And because I care, I really do. And people might think it's pretty weird, but I think the atmosphere that you work in should be a great place, and with people communicating, and instead of having any drama or anything else going on, because communication is always going to be, you know, top of the food chain, I think. But in corporations, you really don't got that. But you never know. Things might change. You never know. But I'm going to get ready to go here. Thank you guys again. I love you, Mom and Dad. I love you, family. Trell, I hope you did great tonight, besides the score, you know. So, yeah. I love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.